this season is that this team has stayed focused, and some injuries, they're just not going to derail the momentum they've built up all season long. They continue to go out there and play and give their best performances. And that is a historic run for him, partner. With that pickup, he just broke Lamar Jackson's 2019 record for most yards in a season by a quarterback. No one has done it better across a 16 or 17-game schedule. Now they will be forever linked with the best runners to ever play at that position.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. On first down, Stevenson. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. Touchdown, New Orleans! Michael Thomas with a first touchdown of the Super Bowl, and a long one at that. And the Saints will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it, and they'll start here with a 1st and 10. Off play action, Stevenson. Thomas brings it in, and he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 39-yard line. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in, and he'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's another 1st down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
It's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense humming here in the early going.
Throwing on 1st down. Stevenson looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Saints will add to their first quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's thrown a couple of touchdown passes already.
Let's go.
Throwing to start the drive. Stevenson forced out to his left. There's the stiff arm. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down at a 21-yard gain.
And cue the applause, and there it is for him. The mark he's been aiming for all season long. 1,000 yards. Just the 3rd quarterback to reach that milestone, joining Lamar Jackson and Michael Vick. That's a season's worth of work and a huge commitment to get him the touches that he needed to make that happen. Congratulations.
That brings us to the end of one in Super Bowl 58. Much more to come from Las Vegas after this. 14-0 is our score. We'll return after this message. You're watching the NFL, and it's right here on EA Sports. Staying on the ground on 1st with Kamara. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
And this one is incomplete. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Stevenson. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Saints. A.T. Perry, 41 yards. And the Saints continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his third already in this first half, as he'll try again with a first down.
Okay, ready?
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Delay of game, offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Still first down.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Stevenson. And this one nearly picked off. Well, kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down. Over the middle, complete. It's Perry. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it.
Touchdown, New Orleans! Michael Thomas with his third touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Saints are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, 7 years? 4 touchdown passes? That's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with the ease in which he's doing it.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's been unstoppable in this first.
Let's go now.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. On 1st and 10, Stevenson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
No shortage of impressive moments for him thus far. And now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the first half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 52 yards rushing for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
And 4 minutes to play here in quarter number 2. Back to the air on second down. Stevenson into the hands of Perry, complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 19. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. Now a play fake here on first down. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. He will push his way down to about the 14. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. Michael Thomas with a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight.
And the Saints have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long, and this time that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have, because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around. They're
out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's been utterly remarkable in this first half. 5 touchdowns.
Got it. Ready?
Throwing to start the drive. Stevenson.
Gets this complete to Shaheed.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
On first down, Stevenson to the right side and complete to Thomas. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. He's got Thomas yet again complete. And with 1 second left, they get the timeout. And they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the 3rd quarter.
And I would imagine this is where you have to take stock of the situation, CD, and say, gosh, we're halfway to the Lombardi Trophy. Let's not slow down now.
And I like the way you went there. Let's not slow down now, because the first half certainly went their way. And I would expect them to continue with that type of a game plan. But you're right.
Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. No need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college. Ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Boy,
yards and another first down.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
And down inside the 50. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Back to throw. Stevenson escaping the pressure right. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
And this is a rarity in the NFL, a 100-yard game on the ground for a quarterback. Even as those passers get more athletic and mobile.
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. keeping it himself from a yard out.
And the Saints are starting to open things up here in this Super Bowl. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play.
And he's had such a sensational game throwing the football, all those touchdown passes, and then last drive finished it off with a touchdown run. We'll see what he can do here. 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Stevenson. He gets it to Thomas. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Oh, good move. And the Saints are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets him down to the 6-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Stevenson on the check down. He finds Kamara. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. It's their quarterback. A 3-yard run as he kept it himself.
And the Saints are starting to pour it on the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And nobody in the stadium feels better than he does right now. Just a... Throwing on 1st down. Stevenson muscles him off. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. Received double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP caliber football we're witnessing.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the 1st. Operating from the gun, Stevenson. Completes it to Perry. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Shoves him away, and he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run.
And the Saints get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with him. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And they are trying to play it cool down on the sidelines, but they know that they are very close now to wrapping this thing up and letting the celebration begin. A Super Bowl title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Oh, a nifty juke there. A big seam, and he might go all the way. Inside the 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, 65 yards. And the Saints add 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the fourth.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. A 10th carry for Kamara. 158 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Here's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Stevenson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
Partner, even I can figure out who deserves the lion's share of credit for their lead right now because he has been terrific in a dual threat role, really chewing up yardage and getting them points with his legs. Simply put, that defense has had no way of stopping him, and that's why his side is on top.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They run it again with Kamara. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. Tackle made there by Frank Clark. 2nd down and 6 now. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Being chased out left. Powering his way forward. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. 14 yards. And the Saints just continue to roll.
This is a great decision right here. Out of the pocket to his left, and he knows if he waits too long, the defense is going to be all over him. So he makes a decision to go and wins the race to the pylon.
And now the Saints get set to trot out there. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but
They've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Stevenson.
Going right back to Michael Thomas.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Well, this one probably not the close game you would expect or hope to see in prime time, CD, but of course, that wasn't their intent in preparing for this one. They said they felt like their offense was ready to put up some points, and my goodness, it has been a dominant display in front of a national audience.
Yeah, they thought it, and it certainly came to fruition, didn't it? They've been dominant in so many ways in this one. If you weren't paying attention to this group before, you certainly are now after seeing this type of victory from them.
2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
They have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the 4th quarter.
And that they have in every way, and plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Well, partner, nothing but praise from me for this offense. They have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense. And let's face it, this has been a master class in offensive football that we've been here to witness.
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Yet another touchdown in what has just been a high-scoring affair, a fun one to watch, and it's the rookie quarterback, Charles, coming through with yet another touchdown pass to pad the lead.
Did we come into this game where defense was optional? Because it certainly feels that way, right? But when you look at the scoreboard, this rookie, he has his team moving at a little bit quicker pace than his opponents.
Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense.
Well, they came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the 4th.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early, but give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Looking long for Thomas. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. And the Lombardi Trophy is headed back to the Bayou. The New Orleans Saints, Super Bowl champions. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all offseason, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.